that you hold it down for me. Cause you told me you would be my everything. If it's love, then baby, put it on me. We could hustle this together, you and me. Cause I told you I could be everything. If it's love, then baby, put it on me.
High volume. God, thank you. For Bless Wispy's talking on a Just Blaze track. Rick Ross on the poetry.
Hey, Just, this religious.
God damn it, say
Somewhat.
Just Blaze.
You love me, it's special, play different.
Face up, made a banger.
Time you keep on my feet, time you keep on my feet.
Big Pink Crew, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back with your girl, Kiera Baby, aka Miss Big Pink herself. I miss you all so much, and I hope you miss me as much as I miss you. We're starting the vlog off with a Sunday fun day date night with the husband at a new spot called Mucho Gusto. I hope you enjoy.
I got a chip in my engine, 26-inch rims. Got the fadeaway money, I'm ballin' out the gym. Got my old school bumpin', different wheel on recline. If you think it broke out your mind, diamonds on my pinky, hand on the pine. Touch and down, your mama do the second line. Screams falling from the sky, surf falling in my cup. Old school Chevy thing coming down. Boy, got diamonds in my mouth, got some Gucci on my seat, got G's on my. It's cold when I speak. Got a freak on my arm, got a charm around my neck. You can go on past the mic, watch him about to catch wreck, still screaming out bang.
Good evening, you all. Hi, Big Pink Crew. How are you guys doing? I'm playing with my new camera. Y'all, I finally got the Osmo Pocket. I feel like I did another video talking about it. Right now, I'm playing with the camera, seeing how it moves and stuff, because it wasn't moving at first, but I realized once I turned the camera on, that's when it starts to move. So we are here with it. But we just came back from dinner. We went to Mucho Gusto over in Gambrills. They picked it out. I did not pick out the restaurant tonight. I had to make my husband do it. One thing about my husband that you guys will actually come to see, he has like a lot of issues with like picking dinner and stuff like that. Like, he's a very big foodie, and so I think sometimes with him, he'll get overwhelmed or overstimulated, and then he'll be like, oh, I can't pick it. So I made him pick. I don't eat pork or beef, okay? I don't eat pork or beef. So sometimes when people eat with me, they get a little nervous because they're like, okay, she has so many dietary restrictions. Y'all, I can literally eat anywhere. As long as they have a salad and some water, I can eat. As long as I eat, I don't really care. I don't know if that's because I'm on a GLP-1, so like sometimes I don't be eating on my food or whatever. So it's just like, I don't really care. But then again, I'm also a very nonchalant person, so it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, I'll be fine. It's not the end of the world, as long as I can have a drink. Okay, because I want that drink. I hope y'all not judging me, okay? Because mama want that drink. But yes, but mama is tired. Mama is tired. I'm about to honestly take a little cat nap and then wake back up and do some studying for the LSAT. Tomorrow I'll also have a interview with ex-federal employees, those who are unsure of what to apply for next, right? Please, please, please go on A, TikTok, and then B, go to ChatGPT. So for me, I went to TikTok and I was just looking at different federal stuff, right? Like people doing think pieces on it. I ran across a creator. If I could find her name, I will put her in the detail box below. But she was stating how a lot of ex-federal employees would make excellent consultants, and that we really need to think about getting into the consulting business. I said, never thought about it before. Not even quite sure exactly what a consultant does, to be honest with you all. I was like, I don't even know if I have like the bandwidth to even do anything like that. And she stated that we could talk about, different things that we've done in the federal government. Like we could do federal projects. Again, I did my research again on TikTok, exactly how to prepare for the interview and what exactly do I do in that position. TikTok came through. I also went and used ChatGPT and searched, how does my current role, right? The role that I was doing as a federal employee, how does that assimilate to exactly what I was doing? Exactly what I'm doing now for this current position, if I get the position. And they gave me a lot of good hints. They also gave me additional positions that I may be eligible for. I always get excited when I have an interview. I had a career coach many moons ago when I worked at one of my other agencies. I can say that too. When I worked at Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, I've also worked there. I had a career coach. They had tons of different resources. So if you are an employee there with FDIC and you're not using all of your resources, shame on you, boo. Use all the resources that you can get. That was an amazing agency. I would have stayed there if I would have liked dealing with banking. That wasn't my passion. But the resources are chef's kiss. So anyway, I had one. And she was just super helpful. And she told me, she was like, Kiera, every time you have a interview, you are one step closer to getting a job. It is very difficult to get an interview. People often forget about that. So people always get like, oh, I have an interview. It's not so much of a big deal. It's always a big deal because you're that much closer to getting a job. So I always look at it like that. I'm like, wow, like even if I don't get it, like the fact that I made it this far is pretty good. And right now, if you don't know, the competition is up, okay? All of us are out here looking at jobs, applying to different things. So my best bet is to diversify my portfolio and apply to jobs that I've never really thought about applying to, but most importantly, things that align with my current position. I told y'all, in this chapter of 30, I'm just going to put myself out there and do the absolute best that I can do. I am so excited what God has in store for me. I want to share just like a quick little tidbit tonight. I'm not going to try to share too much, but last night I had the pleasure of going out with one of my homegirls, but we were just talking about, she's one of those people, she did not lose her job in this whole process, but she did have like a promotion, and because of everything that occurred, she ended up losing that promotion and going back to her original job, right? And she was a little upset because, she wanted to move on, and I get it, because literally right before I had lost my job, I applied to another position. I really wanted to do like a detail, and of course I couldn't do it because everything what's going on, right? Like people, like they're canceling, everything is on pause. But then I lost my job, I got put on administrative leave. So at that point, it's just kind of like, okay, well, what do I do next? And I think right now my girlfriend, she's upset because she just feels stuck. But what I told her is that you have to be in the position of acceptance. Acceptance is super important because I want people to understand, right? Just because you accept something does not mean that you are okay with it. Understand this. Just because you accept something, I have to hit my Dr. Umar, does not mean you are okay with it. And that pretty much means when you are accepting of a situation, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are losing. Because I feel like sometimes like when you accept, it's almost like when you lose at something, right? Like, okay, I lost. Like I'm accepting that I lost. I wouldn't even look at it as so much like a loss, right? To me, sometimes when you accept things, you're accepting your current state in it, right? But your current state is always, it can transition, right? It can pivot. Either you can accept where you are and move on, or you can accept where you are or stay where you are. I'm choosing to move on. I'm not exactly thrilled about me losing my job, right? I would have loved to stay at my job. But I also know the reality that I have to leave. And so the more I was holding on to that idea of, I really want to stay at my job. I don't want to leave. I'm going to be here. That's nice, but that's just not my reality, right? The more you hold on to things and the more that you are not willing to accept them for where you are currently in your life, the more they will hurt you. I'm serious, y'all. It'll bring you much grief. It will just continue to eat at you until it can't eat anymore. And at that point, you just feel broken. I don't ever want to be in that place. I've already been that way in my life before, and I refuse to go back. Whatever God has in store for you, it is something that is 10 times better than what you already have. Sometimes we get so caught up in, I want what I want now. It's not what you want. It's what God wants. And I'm not even the type of girl where I don't want people to think, oh, this is a churchy channel. It's not a churchy channel. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie about my love for God. God has really, trying not to get emotional. God has really protected me. Y'all just don't know. He's just amazing. I don't know what he's protecting me from right now, but I know it's something that I can't see. And because of that, I accept that. I'm not thrilled, but I accept it. And I'm willing to go ahead and put myself out there and see what else life has in store for me. What are the cards that I'm dealt, right? Like I need to go out there and figure it out. But because I've been so accepting of this transition, the easier it has been for me to glide and get through this, which is probably why I'm getting interviews, which is probably why I'm making, I have funds, right? I'm well taken care of. It's not like I'm needing for something. I'm okay. I am, to believe it or not. But I feel like it's all about my mindset. And listening to my girlfriend talk, and I get that she was upset, but I'm just like, Mama, you're going to have to let that go. And I understand that it's easier said than done. But I feel like when you really experience life, and I mean, you really experience life, right? Like where it's hurting you from the core, and you have no choice but to trust in God because you don't have anything else. I've been there too. I've been there. So for those out there who are really struggling and you're upset and you're hurt about everything that's going on, please release it. Because all you're doing when you're holding on to it is hurting yourself. God has another plan for you. We just don't see it yet. And not now does not mean not never. Let's say it one more time. Not now does not mean not never. We have to learn how to get out of our ego. Ego gonna be the death of you. Every time. Every time. And I'm also learning too, because I was telling my best friend this earlier today. I'm learning now in my life where, and it could be a DMV thing, because I've heard this too before on TikTok, where we always lead with what we do for a living. Like, I feel like so much of our identity is composed of what I do for a living. I don't want it to be like that anymore. What I do with my role, my 9 to 5, does not make up who I am as a person. That's not who I am. That's what I do for a living. I should not be so engulfed what my title is. That title does not make me. That title does not break me. At the end of the day, it is a means of making money so I can take care of myself. I feel like sometimes on earth we get so caught up in the flesh. We get so caught up in what other people think about us. We get so caught up of this perception of how the way we're trying to carry things. Fuck the perception. Sorry, Lord, because it is Sunday. It's going to get you every time. It's going to get you every single time. I'm not getting caught up in that anymore, what I do. That does not define me. My love of God defines me. My character defines me. The relationship I have with my husband defines me. The relationship I have with my parents and the rest of my family defines me. My friends defines me. The way that I treat others defines me. want y'all to think about that. Don't get so caught up. And please send much love to my homegirl as she is going through her transition as well. We're all going through it. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all have a good night. Bye. What up, y'all? I had to show you this cute thinking of you sweet note box that my co-workers and my office moms gave me. They really looked out for your girl, and I just wanted to show a little unboxing of it. It's a little plant, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.
Came with rims, I don't want it. Stop me out, big block me out. Robocall stay out. Put my guns in the house. So much cash over this way. No drugs.
Your alcohol, we need more options. Need more dancers, oh, we way too poppin'. Pillow with ice and chains, I'm way too flashy. We moving fast as hell, no, they can't catch it.
Fill that pot with my arm, put that on my mom. Walk up, run with 2 drums, call that underarm. Put that coca on her tongue, better get numb. North side, H-Town, nigga, where you from? Ay, where you from? Ay, where you from? Yeah, where you from? Ay, where you from?
Freaks got me kicking. Energy, suck it out of me. Hit my phone, click, then I'm home. Styrofoam, zone. Get a brick, get a band, okay. We let it blow the same way. See this life when you make this wave. Do act like shit late. Poker face, in and out my place. When you play the high stakes. Roll just like my style. We roll la la. Get it now.
If that coupe came with rims, I don't want it. Stop me out.
So good morning, y'all. I'm up. Today is Wednesday. I think today's the 20th. No, today's the 19th. Y'all, time is going by so fast. Keep your prayers up for your girl. I'm trying to hang in there. It's just so much stuff going on. But I'm here. I'm getting ready to go to the spa with another girlfriend. Her name is Michaela. Y'all will see her on the vlog. We are about to chill. We typically go to King Spa and we go to Spa World and we go to Ballin Springs. So we go to all 3 of those spas. We are the original Korean spa girlies, y'all. We've been going there for years, pre-pandemic. So I'm really excited to just like have a day of relaxation. She had offered. I said, girl, I am free. I'm on administrative leave. Why not? So we got our bag. I have of course, my protein coffee, and we are about to head out. I thought about vlogging on my camera. I have it, but I think I'm gonna leave the camera here and just get everything on my cell phone. So we'll do it that way. But I will continue to keep y'all with me all day. So, and just honestly chill out for the rest of the day. I have some emails I have to send out. I have no kids today that I have to tutor. Today is gonna be a good day. The sun is shining. I did my morning routine. My face is looking good, except for this little mark right here. I got a little something from after I got my laser session. Sometimes that does happen. It could be like dead skin cells from whatever the laser ended up zapping. So it does happen. Typically, I'm not really an acne prone person. I used to get them like randomly, little spots sometimes when I was on my period. But remember, y'all, I haven't got my period. So we're on the quest to get our period. I think it's coming. I was cramping yesterday. I don't know if those are ovulation cramps. Definitely not menstrual cycle cramps. But we're getting there. We just have to continue to be what? Consistent. So, with that being said, I will see you guys throughout the vlog. Bye. My hair looks rough. No, your hair doesn't look rough. I'm such a millennial. Agree. It definitely gives you a rooftop. I mean, like the happy hour type of rooftop. So hey, y'all. So now we're back. Y'all excuse my lashes. I've been in the sauna.
We've been in the sauna. We've been in the pool.
Oh, you have to introduce yourself because they don't know you.
This is so weird.
I know it's weird me being a whatchamacallit, y'all.
Can you cut cut stuff out?
Okay.
So if I do like,
I will. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to cut that out. But y'all, this is my friend Michaela. Michaela, say hi to the big pink crew. Okay, y'all.
Hi everybody.
tell the people how long you've known me.
Ooh, since what, 2017?
Since 2017, we've known each other for 8 years. This is my spa person, my travel person. If I want a fine dining experience person.
All the bougie activities.
All the bougie activities. I keep telling her that she needs to start her vlog because y'all want to know where the matcha girls at with the designer bags be? They right here. Those are the low-key ones who don't want to be on camera. I'm trying to get her to be on camera to get on her Zoom, y'all. So when she get her stuff together, she'll think about it. But when she do, I'm going to post it to my video so y'all can go on her page and follow her and subscribe.
Maybe we'll start with TikTok.
I don't like TikTok. TikTok, to me, they have too much access to me. That's why I like YouTube. TikTok, see, it's too much.
I feel like it's short. And short is good for me.
Short form content, okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
She said she's gonna see y'all. Hopefully she'll come back and spin the block. But yeah,
we'll think about it.
She'll think about it. So yeah, so we are ending our spa day here. Mama gotta go back home, meaning her, so she can go get her breaks done. So we're gonna keep her uplifted in prayer. But I will get back with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what I be thinking about King Spa in a second, but I need to enjoy the rest of my time. See y'all. Peace. What is up? Hey girl, hey. Hey. So y'all, I am finally back home, and yeah, so Michaela and I went to King Spa today. I had a really good time. We just really relaxed, we talked, we caught up. You saw like a tidbit of us just kind of chilling or whatever like that, and just talking and catching up. I haven't seen her in a month of Sundays, so it was real nice, like just to like talk or whatever and like catch up. So that's my girl. I love her, and just to watch her growth and how the way that she thinks about things, it just makes my little heart warm. You know, every time I talk to her, she just seems more and more mature, y'all. I love it. You ever think about that? Like sometimes when you talking to one of your friends or your homegirls and they be talking and you like, oh my God, you're maturing. And that's how I feel about her. Like she's just really growing up. So that made mama proud. I was real proud. See, I'm having some tea. Okay, I don't even know what day we're on for trying to get our cycle to come back on. Maybe day 10 or whatever. But y'all, I'm going to keep up with the progesterone that I'm doing with my teas. So I have another type of tea that I'm trying. And I started like almost over a year ago. And it did work. I don't know why I stopped. I think I just got comfortable for the fact that my cycle was coming. And I just kind of was like, I don't really give a you know what. You know, if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. I wasn't being consistent. And vlogging and telling you all about what's going on has helped me more accountable and just made me be more consistent with a lot of the things that I take. Like I do all the things that I'm telling you all, just sometimes like with everybody, I'm not consistent like I should, and I need to be more consistent. So I'm about to show y'all the tea I'm taking, and then I need to do my noni shot, which I did not do today because I was rushing. So give me a right. I don't really do too much, just like this much in the glass, in the shot glass. And jug it. Those again who are wondering what is in the noni juicing, it's an antioxidant herb, right? And it just has tons of good things. I know a lot of cancer patients who have taken this along with soursop, and it has healed their body from the inside, right, and out. Because you can't want changes to come, right, if you're not really taking the time and being mindful about what you are putting in your body. Garcinia, aloe vera, alma, ashwagandha, and it also has grapeseed extract, because when you look good, you feel good. But most importantly, when you're mindful about what you put in your body, right, you feel even better. But y'all, this is the tea. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen it on the TikTok shop. This tea is the truth. And if you follow Stella Cottrell, I love Stella, that's my girl. She has been taking this for a while, and she started getting her period, because at one point she wasn't getting her period ever. Because when I say I don't get one at all, I don't get one at all. But y'all, I used to start off with birth control. I got on birth control when I was like 18 years old, because my mom was like, when you go to college, you need to get on some type of birth control. So I didn't do it my first year, because my first year, y'all have to remember, my birthday is towards the end of the summer. I'm an August baby, August 6th. Hey. A true Leo. Through and through. Let's talk about it, all right? But because my birthday is all the way at the end, I literally waited till like my sophomore year to start being on birth control. And I was on birth control for all of college and even a little bit after college. I was on birth control for about from 18 to 25. So that's a long time to be on some type of a hormonal supplement. Those things aren't used for long-term effect. It's something that you use for a little while and then you do something else. I wish I would have been even more into herbs like I am now as an adult, because I wouldn't have been on birth control as long as I was. And I noticed as soon as I got off birth control, it just really messed up my cycle and I just stopped getting my period altogether. I have a lower amount of estrogen, more testosterone based. So when I say nigga, yeah, y'all, I am, because it's mainly like, and I notice even with my voice, naturally I have a higher pitched voice, and I don't know, y'all probably peep this sometimes on a vlog, like sometimes it'd be up, sometimes it'd be down. Y'all, I'm not even being funny, it's a hormonal imbalance. It really is, because some days I'd be like, why I sound like that? And then some days it'd be deeper. And then sometimes it'd be like octave. Like when I tell you I have a hormonal imbalance, my hormones be all over the place. But literally this tea is the truth. I took it maybe a little bit of a year and a half ago, and once I had gotten my cycle or whatever, I was still doing the other things that the doctor had told me to do. So I just assumed it was the things the doctor told me to do, not the tea, but it was giving me cramps and all the things. Like I felt like my cycle was coming. It did all the things it's supposed to do, but I felt like once I got what I needed, I stopped. Again, I wasn't consistent. So me talking to you all is holding me more accountable and making me do things that I need to do. So for those who don't know, I'm going to read the packet. Again, I'm not sponsored, so I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she's sponsored, that's why she's saying these things. I wish I was sponsored, but I'm not yet. Just letting y'all know. Okay, so it says this tea blend may help support its PMS symptoms, irregular menstrual cycle, PCOS symptoms, hormone imbalances, fertility, hirsutism, which is hair like around this area, which I do have. Y'all probably don't notice it as much because, again, I get laser, so, which is why. But before laser, I'm telling y'all, a man, anyway, bloating and menstrual cramps. Out is raspberry tea leaf. I love raspberry tea leaf. Nettle leaf, spearmint leaf, and ginger root. I like nettle leaf. I always suggest for women, if you are looking for a form of birth control and you are not interested in regular birth control, you want to go the herb route. Nettle leaf is always something that you should take. Black cohosh is another herb that you should take. Maybe I need to have like just a video all about herbs. Y'all let me know if that's something that y'all want. But what is that? Carrot, wild carrot. That's also another form of birth control. And there's another one too. I don't take those often. Y'all, I know so many herbs. Sometimes it just be a big blur in my head. But those are different ones that you can take if you are not really interested in having a baby. But oh yeah, nettle. Oh, and neem as well. That all kind of helps with another little form of birth control. Just have to be consistent with taking it. And I do suggest if you are having unprotected sex or anything, of course, consult with a doctor. Do not be on YouTube listening to me. Listen to what your body says. But I've just been doing research. I've been doing research since I've been 18 on a lot of stuff. In terms of herbs, just trying to find things that work best for my body. And these are the things that I typically do. I haven't had any pregnancy scares. I haven't really had too much of anything. So, so I don't know if I should be a candidate to talk about things like that, but that's what I do. And yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, I hope this stuff works and we will see what happens. Hey y'all, back with another vlog with your girl, Big Pink. Y'all, I don't even know how to start off this vlog or this segment of the vlog. I don't even know what chapter we're going to be in when you guys hear this, because I feel like if I post it, then it's obvious where I work at. But you all, we are in so much trouble. So RFK Jr. is in charge of a certain agency. If you know the agency, then you know. They are in charge of keeping us healthy. They are in charge of making sure we are okay, making sure our children's health are okay, making sure we don't have any type of infectious diseases running around. And you all, we are in trouble. The state of America is in trouble. The state of our democracy is in trouble. The state of everything is in trouble. I'm trying to be very cautious of how the way I say this. Y'all, it's not looking good. I woke up to this morning of an article stating that RFK is doing huge reductions to said agency. He is getting rid of, it said 10,000, but it could be more. And we've already had gotten rid of 7,000, close to 8,000 people for the probationary period employees. And then we're doing an additional amount, plus the 10,000 people who took the offer or took the early retirement. So now we're looking at 67,000 people who have been cut, essentially, from said agency. I don't think, and I was telling this to my therapist, I had a therapy session with Dr. Erica this morning. Shout out to Dr. Erica. But I was just letting her know that I have been in a consistent state of anxiety since we've had our new selected president come in, right? Since he's been reelected, let me say that. Y'all, it just keeps getting worse. And when I saw that article, it just really stabbed me in the stomach because remember, we had left off that we were quote unquote reinstated. Y'all, I don't even know if my reinstatement is going to be a thing because of this debacle. I literally, I don't know. And I was talking to my coworker, the one who I told you I knew people who were having a baby and all these things. She had her baby, thank God. And I think I mentioned that in one of the vlogs before. But we were speaking today and she was just like, the state of the agency is crap. It's some, y'all, it's some shit. And I literally don't know if anyone can help us at this point. We are being ran by people who do not have the proper education, background, or anything to make these determinations. I literally was telling my therapist, I had gotten into it with one of my husband's friends. Well, we didn't get into it because I don't even think the man knows that we've gotten into it. My husband has a lot of white friends, a lot. So if you ever hear me talk about white people, it may not be soliciting just one white person. It could be multiple. He grew up in an area where, y'all still got crusties in my eye. Oh well. My husband grew up in an area where there was predominantly white people. I live in a predominantly white area. I do no longer live in Prince George's County. I live in a predominantly white county. And this is the kind of stuff that he said he's always dealt with, so he's used to it. I'm not used to things like this. I cannot sit by and have someone dictate to me how I should think, how I should operate, and how I should believe things. If there are any white people who are watching me, I don't mean this with any disrespect, but with all due respect. A lot of you all feel comfortable to tell minorities what they should be doing and how they think about things. When, to be honest with you, and if I can find the statistics, I'm going to upload it to this video. Most minorities are the most highly educated people in the nation, more educated than you all. You all have high school diplomas, which is nothing wrong with a high school diploma. But you all think that you can dictate and tell people what to do and that you have all this knowledge. And you don't have the bandwidth to have certain conversations about certain things. I've noticed that about you all. I've had conversations with my mother about that, with my girlfriends about it, and even my therapist. You all want to sit here and dictate what people should do, and y'all want to delegate and rule. You cannot delegate and rule if you do not have the bandwidth and you do not have the education to talk about certain topics. You cannot. But you all do it anyway because it's your world and we're just cohabitants in it. I'm realizing that the older that I get. This is 30, right? I've had a conversation with one of my husband's acquaintances, friends, whatever you want to call them, and he only has a high school diploma. But he feels like it's not a big deal what's going on with the cuts. He feels like it's not a big deal what's going on right now with the government. It doesn't affect him. Most of my husband's friends are entrepreneurs who are white, So they just feel like, we're leading in the right direction. And as long as we continue to keep having ignorant people like that, you all, is what I'm trying to tell you, we are doomed. The person who is leading the agency don't got shit. Okay? What our grandmothers and them used to say? Don't have a pot to piss in. Literally does not have a pot to piss in, but is so highly educated and can lead people. I don't think people understand this, and we need to bring this back. We need to bring back some type of classism when it comes to education, because I feel like, and I hate to be that person to say it, maybe classism was not necessarily the correct terminology, some type of respectability, because I feel like people do not respect education the way that they used to. When you tell someone you have all these degrees, a lot of people, black people included, we be like, okay, and the same thing with the Just Hilarious situation, for example, right? I'm going to use her as an example. She felt like she was highly qualified for the job, and in fact, she was not. Homegirl, La Rosa, whatever her name is, highly educated, been training for this, very much. She has a thing called duality, which most black people have in the workforce, because we can morph into whatever you want us to be. But most of us at the same time, if you flip the other coin of it, we're highly educated, right? We can be in circles with presidents, prominent figures, community leaders, all the things. We don't have to be on one side of the spectrum. And a lot of the time, a lot of the community and other people, other races, they feel like it's not a big deal. Again, when I'm leaning back to education, stay with me. They feel like it's not a big deal with the education portion, but it does. It affects how the way you think, the way you contemplate things, the way that you speak, all the things that is needed. And again, I'm just noticing the older we get, those were lies that people had told us to try to see if we can get into the said circles. Black people, we succeeded. We, especially black women, we're one of the most highly educated group of people in the United States. We have all those things, and we're still being bossed around, told what to do, saying that we don't know what we're talking about by people who only have a high school diploma. That is what I experienced when I was talking to my husband's friend. I'm letting someone with a high school diploma tell me how I should think, how I should operate, and all those things. Not saying that that is below your worth or anything like that, but what I'm telling people is, when you've studied a craft for years and you put your all in school, I mean, you sat there, you hit the books, you did the research, you did all those things, and you're allowing someone who didn't even take the time to do any of that, right, to tell you what to think and how to move and how to operate. I don't think people understand that. We need to start revering education again, and we're not. White people are not. They never have to. They can always do what they want to do. And I'm really starting to believe that. But anyway, we're going back to the point, right? The new leader is set back to take control. And he's eliminating tons of thousands of jobs. I was supposed to be reinstated, but another day, 2 days ago, maybe I mentioned it, I got an email stating I have to send back my equipment. I was very puzzled. I reached out to HR. If I'm reinstated, why am I sending back my equipment? It was like, okay, well, this is just what we're being told to do. And I couldn't understand why they needed my equipment back. They need the equipment back, y'all, because they're trying to eliminate everybody's job. I don't know who's in my office who's going to be affected, but the group or list of people who he mentioned was a lot of the people in my job, a lot of my colleagues. I don't even think I have enough tears to cry anymore. It's just not looking good. I just went on LinkedIn. I'm seeing the guy, he made a post about what he's doing and how he's making America on a better track, right, with this agency. And I'm seeing all these racists on LinkedIn, because that's what they are, all on LinkedIn, talking about it, saying all these things, right, saying how great it is. All I could do is just get sad. It's just like they literally don't know. No one respects anything anymore. There's no decency. There's no order. Y'all, it's just, we're doomed. I don't know any other way to say it, We'll see what happens to me. As far as I know, I'm still on administrative leave. Don't know how long that's going to be because he plans on making the cuts tonight. So I'm like, damn, if he cuts them tonight, he's already going to cut me again tonight because it was only a temporary restraining. Even though in the appeal, I should be safe at all because it needs to be canceled because it already was marked or deemed as unlawful, right? An unlawful termination. So at this point, I just don't know what to do. So I was telling Dr. Erica, I'm like, at this point in my life, I need to pivot. Like we talked about last week in the vlog, right? So I'm pivoting. I'm like, but what do I pivot to? And that is what I need assistance with. These vlogs are to help other people if you are looking for what to do. I'm just so stressed, just so overwhelmed. I told my therapist, it has been like, y'all, I have a pillowcase, but it's just been a wild month. I've been on a series of emotions. I've been up, I've been down, I've been halfway, midway, low, you name it, I've been it. I wanted to let y'all know that I'm here, I'm sad, I'm happy, all the above. I just have an array of emotions, and it's just really unfortunate what everything has come to. It really is, you all. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I've been talking for 15 minutes. I told y'all I'm a yapper. Mama gonna take a nap. I got the little head, my little roller thingies in my hair and stuff like that. And Mama gonna chill. But I'm gonna talk to y'all. Bye, my friends. Morning, Big Pink crew. It's your girl, Big Pink, aka Kiera Baby. Good morning, y'all. Today is Thursday, April the 10th. And y'all, I am outside of the test taking center. Now I'm about to take my LSAT. I've been MIA. At first I went to having too much content for you all, and then my videos got backed up, and then I went to not doing anything at all, and we done skipped all the way to April, child. And now we are about to take our LSAT. I'm nervous, but I feel comfortable. I'm going to use a lot of the skills I've taught my students, and I'm really hoping today will be good. And if not, then I'll take it one more time, and then that's what it's going to be, y'all. So we'll see. I might go through a process or a video showing y'all how to sign up, because it was they had a lot going on, especially if you want additional time, stating that, you know, if you have some type of disability or something or health concern, which I did. I let them know I'm diabetic. I'd be telling y'all, let these disabilities, these illnesses, let them work for you, honey. Okay? Make them work for you. So that's what we doing. And so I have extra time, and I can bring food. So I have my food, I have my drinks or whatever, and I'm leaving my phone in the car. No phones allowed. So I said, let me go ahead and do a quick little recording of what's going on in my brain. So I just want to let y'all know, I am so excited, but nervous all at the same time. And then y'all, to top it off, I'm going somewhere after. Like, literally, I have a flight tonight. Should I tell y'all where I'm going? Or should I wait? As y'all can see, I got the braids in the hair. So y'all know it's time that I'm going somewhere, and I'm going somewhere hot. Okay, I'll tell y'all. Stop bothering me. Stop, y'all. Mama's going to Dubai. Baby, I am going to Dubai. Boom, 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 bumba clock, bumba clock, bumba clock. Just like, no, let me stop. But y'all, yes, we are starting the 30th birthday world tour off right. Me and Antoinette are going to Dubai literally tomorrow night. Tonight, I'm flying out to Jersey to stay the night with her, and then we are going to our, I'm gonna stay with her, and then we're gonna fly out together. But yeah, y'all, we have a lot coming up. I have a lot to catch y'all up on, but I'm gonna be late, so I gotta go take my test. I'm gonna see y'all. Wish your girl good luck. Peace.